What's going on, guys? The Betterment Project here, and today let's go over 7 ways the rich use leverage to create their wealth. If you like videos about business, money, and psychology, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button to not miss any of our value-packed videos. And let's get started. Lever number 1. Other people's work. Think about this. Let's say that my friend Tom here is starting his own restaurant business. So he greets people, he takes the order, he makes the food, he delivers the food, and he cleans up after the customers leave. But he encounters a problem. There are other customers who have been waiting for a while, get impatient, and leave. My other friend Jerry also starts his own restaurant business, but he hires a couple of waiters, a couple of cooks, and a manager to make sure everything runs smoothly. He is able to serve all of their customers in a timely manner, which generates him more revenue. See, Tom in the first scenario is the bottleneck of the business. There is only so much he can do by himself, so his customers leave. Jerry, on the other hand, used other people's work to become more efficient and effective. Jerry is able to produce more results due to the fact that he is not the bottleneck of the business. Now, this is just a quick scenario. Think about real companies who grew to massive levels that would have not been possible without other people's work. Think about Amazon. Amazon would not be the massive trillion-dollar company that it is today without their 640,000 employees. Number 2. Other people's knowledge. As human beings, we don't know everything. Each person has a different set of skills and talents that can be used to build a powerful business. As Robert Kiyosaki once said, an intelligent person hires people who are smarter than he is. By using other people's skills, knowledge, and experiences, you are tapping into a resource that you didn't previously have. This knowledge can come from skilled employees, consultants, as well as mentors and coaches. There is no reason to spend 7 years learning by trial and error when someone can show you the same knowledge in just a few hours. Something that many people don't realize is that successful people gather to exchange ideas, knowledge, and strategies. Most of them surround themselves with other like-minded people to learn and use each other's knowledge. This is what is typically called a mastermind. This is where you have access to other people's knowledge and use it for your own business. Number 3. Other people's money. There's different ways people use other people's money. For example, when it comes to buying a new car, most people use a car loan. The bank uses money that other people have deposited to give out a loan to the person looking to buy a car. In this instance, the buyers are using other people's money to buy the car. The rich, however, use other people's money a little differently. While most people use credit to indulge in consumerism, the rich use other people's money to create wealth that otherwise they wouldn't be able to. This is the difference between good debt and bad debt. Bad debt is typically used for consumer goods that we cannot afford. Good debt is used to leverage a large assets that we cannot afford alone, but is used to generate more money back. For example, let's say that this investor wants to buy this little apartment complex that costs $3 million. Even if he has a fairly high income after taxes, he still wouldn't be able to afford to buy this $3 million building. But let's say that he can put down $600,000 and finance the other $2.4 million. Now he's used other people's money to control this $3 million asset. Now, what if he doesn't have the $600,000? He can still use other people's money. This is where investment funds come in. Let's say that he gets 3 investors who invest $200,000 each. This makes up the $600,000 he needs for the down payment of the property. Each of them will own 25% of the deal, which is $750,000 each of the total value of the property. Without any money, the original investor is able to take advantage of $750,000 worth of real estate. Now, this is a very simplified example and it is used for illustration only. It is not recommended for someone without experience to raise investor money. Now, the same idea can be used in regular business. Many businesses have used debt to buy or expand their businesses. Amazon, for example, used debt to create their many fulfillment centers, which gave them an edge over their competitors. By providing faster shipping, they were able to dominate the market. Money is a resource that can be used to create more money. As long as the cash produced outweighs the debt and the interest, then it can be used to create wealth that otherwise wouldn't be possible. Number 4. Other people's time. Time is a very limited resource. We only have 24 hours in a day, and something that many successful people do is use other people's time in order to leverage their own. Everyone has those little tasks that don't produce much value back but still need to be done. Most highly successful entrepreneurs delegate these tasks to others to make time for those high-value tasks. For example, if in their business 1 hour of their time can produce $5,000 in value for the company, it doesn't make sense to use that 1 hour to wash their car when they can pay someone $50 to do it. If you look at highly successful individuals, many of them don't do things like clean their house, wash their cars, or even cook their own meals in many cases. They leverage other people's time to be able to leverage their own. Number 5, their network and other people's resources. Something that many people don't talk about is leveraging your network. You know what they say, your network is your net worth. Having strong relationships can allow you to tap into resources that could be hard to get on your own. For example, let's say that you want to write and publish a New York Times best-selling book. Quite the challenge. Now, you happen to personally know a prestigious publisher that has released many bestsellers. So you go to him or her for tips and information and even help to publish and promote your book to hit that bestseller status. Or what if you have a great new business that can impact many people's lives, but no one knows about it yet? And you happen to personally know a few influencers with big audiences with similar values that would love to work with you and bring exposure to your business. By having a strong network, many successful people are able to take advantage of resources that otherwise would be difficult to access. Now, being friends with someone does not entitle you to their resources, but if you ever need someone else's resources, you must create a win-win proposal that can benefit you and the other person. Number 6, other people's ideas. Researchers say that the average person has 60 to 80,000 thoughts and ideas per day. This means that anyone can have a great idea that can make massive impact. This is how the story of Richard Montañez, who went from being a janitor making $4 an hour to creating a product that would make billions of dollars in sales. This product is the Flaming Hot Cheetos. As we mentioned before, Montañez was a janitor at Frito-Lay, where he thought about putting chili pepper into Cheetos. So he took some Cheetos that hadn't been dusted yet from the production line and made his own at home. He presented his idea to the CEO, and Hot Cheetos became one of the biggest product releases in Frito-Lay history, making billions of dollars ever since. We don't have all the answers and all the ideas. Sometimes combining someone else's ideas with your resources or your idea with someone else's idea might produce something unique and special. Number 7, automation systems. We live in an amazing world where technology can be a huge point of leverage for anyone willing to use it. Just about anyone can use the internet to reach millions of people. With social media, targeted advertising, online sales pages, and automated follow-up has made it easier than ever for anyone to create massive reach and impact than ever before. You can take a weekend and create a Facebook ad that brings exposure to your business and set up a sales page that sells the product for you, and even create an automated follow-up that will reach out to those who haven't bought your product yet. See, the internet has created one of the most powerful leverage points for both businesses and individuals. Think about this. This channel was created with a laptop, a microphone, and one person. Yet, we have reached millions of people using this powerful thing called the internet. So in the comments below, let me know which of these leverage tools you will be using first and why. As always guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.